hair defines so much of the relationship we share with ourselves. As our hairs start to become thicker and shinier, we feel more confident in our looks. But as we start to lose hair, which has become more common and often than ever, we start to feel underconfident and our self-image and self-esteem takes a big hit. Hello and welcome to Body A to Z. Today we'll be discussing about what are the main reasons behind your hair fall and how you can avoid your hair thinning. Though hair fall is as common as any other bodily processes and can be triggered by a variety of reasons ranging from genetics to nutrition. Hair fall is a normal phase of the hair growth cycle. Shedding about 50 to 100 strands each day is normal and you should not worry about it. Hair fall becomes alarming when it turns to hair loss, as hair loss is a more advanced stage where you're not only shedding your hair but the density of your hair also becomes low. To make the matters absolutely worse, you start losing hair at a faster rate than the hair growth. While there are a plethora of reasons why you might be losing your hair. These includes underlying illnesses, hereditary hair loss, medication consumption, change in the water, change in the weather, hormonal changes and lifestyle changes. Today, I've chalked out some unusual reasons for your hair loss that you might not have accounted for. Therefore, let's get started. Reason number 1, COVID. We are still fighting against the disadvantages of COVID. Amongst other recovery symptoms such as loss of taste, smell, sexual dysfunction, development of cardiac and autoimmune disorder is another major recovery sign, that is hair loss. Some research estimates that 22% of those who were hospitalized with COVID-19 experienced and are still experiencing hair loss. People with a history of COVID-19 infections are 4 times likely to develop hair loss than those who were not infected at all. The hair fall can be a result from the stress our body underwent during those very bad years. It can be because of severe illness, surgery, hospitalization, or extremely major emotional events like losing a loved one. And most of us did go through it. Though the reason behind the hair shedding is still being studied and researched upon, one thing is for sure, the hair loss from COVID is as real as it gets. Reason number 2, pollution. To top off the damages done by COVID, we have pollution that is worsening the quality and quantity of your hair. Recent research have shown that pollution affects not only your lungs and physical body, but it also affects the health of your hair. People living in areas with high pollution, I am specifically talking about the North Indian pollution, are more susceptible to hair fall. Polluted air contains small dust particles and chemical particles which reach the pore of your hair and affect them. These pollutants can lead to hair dryness, flakiness of the scalp, weakening of hair follicles, which can lead to hair loss and even baldness in a lot of cases. Reason number 3, stress. There is no denying that taking stress has become all of our favorite hobbies. While we stew in overthinking and stress, it affects our scalp majorly. Studies suggest that both physical and emotional stressors can impact hair follicles, resulting in hair falling out. When the body is under stress, hair follicles prematurely move from the active growing phase to the resting phase. As a result, the entire scalp area experiences severe hair loss. A study claims that the release of a specific hormone called cortisol occurs in extremely stressful situations. The stress hormone, cortisol, impacts your hair growth. However, the good news here is that stress-related hair fall can be cured and is 100% reversible. Reason number 4, Tricotilomania. This reason is rather unusual and this word is unheard of, but it is a response to stress or can also be related to anxiety or depression. In trichotillomania, people feel an overwhelming need to pull out, twist, pick, rub or even tug at their own hair strands throughout the day. Trichotillomania usually develops during adolescent years, but it has been known to appear in young children too. Once it starts, it can continue for several years throughout your adulthood. It includes pulling out your hair repeatedly, breaking off pieces of your hair, eating your hair, and being extremely relieved after pulling and tugging at your hair. This causes hair thinning and can even lead to bald patches on your scalp. Now that we know about very 4 unusual and bizarre reasons why you might be going through hair fall and hair loss, let's discuss about very easy remedies. Sulfate-free shampoo. Regular cleaning of your scalp is very important to remove the dust particles and pollution from the hair. To prevent hair fall, you must shampoo your hair at least twice a week. But choose a sulfate-free shampoo to cleanse in your hair without stripping it of its natural oils. Do not forget to use a conditioner or a hair mask after shampooing your hair. Point number 2, cover your head. It is advised to cover your head while you go out, especially if you're taking an auto ride or going on a bike. You can cover your head by wearing a cap, scarf or bandana, as they protect your scalp from the pollution and sunlight, and they will also make you look very stylish. Point number 3, balanced diet. There is nothing that a balanced diet cannot fix. A diet rich in vitamins and minerals, particularly biotin and antioxidants, can promote healthy hair growth. To conclude, hair fall and hair loss is something you should definitely not ignore. It is a way your body is trying to tell you something. Therefore, you should seek professional help immediately if you notice any of these changes in your hair density or quality. Excessive scalp itching, scalp pain, dandruff that's progressively getting worse are few signs that you need medical assistance. The longer you wait, the more it makes harder for your hair to grow back again. I'll see you next week.